In this video, I will explain the indoor type substations or indoor type transformer. So indoor type of transformer is also used in medium type of industries. So the connected load is above 630, okay, or the capacity of transformer in the industry is above 680 kVA. So it is mandatory to install a indoor substation. And another thing is, suppose the industry is located at a populated area. So then only we move to the indoor, or we install the indoor substation. And also in like apartments, we install the indoor substation in the apartments. So this is a general layout of a indoor substation. So actually the 11 kV line is coming from the utility or electricity boards, and it connected to a pole, okay, pole nearer to the apartment or nearer to the industry. So from the pole we take a underground cable, 11 kV underground cable, and this underground cable is used to connect the pole and the substation. So this is the 11 kV underground cable. And during this underground cabling part, at end of the cabling part, we install CT and PT. Okay, CT and PT. So CT is used for metering as well as protection, and PT is used for metering, voltage measurement. So we connect the output of the CT and PT in a energy meter. So this is the energy meter, metering equipment. And after this CT and PT connection, we directly connect it to a circuit breaker, oil circuit breaker or vacuum circuit breaker. So VCB or OCB is used for this circuit breaker. Okay, so OCB, 11 kV oil circuit breaker. And the current rating of the circuit breaker is based on the maximum current flow in the primary side of the transformer and the short circuit rating of the transformer. Then output of the circuit breaker, the HT circuit breaker, which connects to the primary side of the transformer. And in indoor substation, we normally use a dry type transformer. Okay, we normally use a dry type transformer in a indoor substation. Okay, and the voltage capacity is 11 kV bar 433 volt transformer, and the size of the transformer is divided by the maximum demand. And at the secondary side of transformer, we take a 3.5 core LT cable, and the 3.5 core cable consists of 4 number of wire. So 3 wire are used for 3 different phases, and remaining 1 wire is used for neutral connection. So the size of the neutral wire is less than or half of the size of the phase wire. That's why we name it 3.5 core LT cable. So this cable which connect to LT circuit breaker for protection purpose, LT circuit breaker. And from the LT circuit breaker, it connects to a MSB or main switch bus bar, okay, or MSB, motor main switch bar. Okay, so this is the MSB or a bus bar. So from the bus bar, we take the different tapping or different circuits to connect individual loads. So these are the different tappings which connects to the individual loads. So individual circuit which consists of a individual circuit breaker as well as a fuse unit used for protecting the individual circuits. So all the individual circuit having the different fuse rating and the switch unit. So the current rating of individual switch unit is based on the load which connected to the corresponding circuit. So that is the layout of an indoor substation. For installation practice, normally 11 kV bar 415 transformer are used, and for installation HT and LT switchgear required, and cable trench is also required for outgoing and incoming cables. Then sufficient clearance is required for safety. Then ventilation is required. Then we should install a underground cable to connect to the substation. Then secondary terminal of the secondary terminal is to be connected in the LT circuit breaker. Okay, and we use 3.5 core LT cable that we mentioned in our drawing. Then up to 300 ampere switch fuse unit are used. Then for metering, PT and CTs are installed, and maximum demand meter and power factor meter also we installed in our substations. And dry type transformer is used in indoor type substation, and this substation having free access to fire engines to the transformer stations, free access for fire engine, then minimum clearance of 1.5 meter from the main building. Okay, and the substation building shall be weatherproof and fireproof, and the wall having a thickness of 350 mm thick for brick and 230 mm thick for concrete structure. Then air brake switch and vacuum circuit brake shall be provided on the primary side. The maximum size of the 11 kV or HT side is 150 square mm XLPE cable. 150 square mm XLPE cable, that is very important. Then fire separation wall need to be provided. Then oil drainage facility is required. Then minimum clearance, okay, minimum clearance between the wall should be 1.25 meter. Then adequate ventilation is required. Then minimum 50 centimeter headroom clearance is required. So these are the main design consideration in indoor substation. Thank you.